sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Right to the air goes Dart. He'll get that complete to Harrison. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Throwing his Dart. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Will Anderson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that breaks up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Momentum changer there, actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down, felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
2nd down and 10.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd down and 10. Stroud to throw it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And nothing much much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Once again, Jenkins. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Browns, first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Now 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To throw, Dart. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and
now Dart. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
They go play action with Dart. Receiver complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Dart. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashee Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And this will be a Texans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Stroud sets up the play action. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
42-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Texans are back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Texans 7.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Dart. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again is Dart. He's got it to Williams. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 41 yards rushing now in the opening quarter of this AFC Championship game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Dart going to look to throw here. And he's going to go down. He sack back at the 24.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Rotates Williams along the sideline. Pass is complete. 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Dart. He'll try and do this himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing his Dart.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
To the air, Dart. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
To throw is Dart. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Little on for the field goal.
And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But let's also remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And now out comes Houston.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Stroud. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Play action, now Dart. And he whips that one incomplete there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. To throw now, Dart. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talked about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing his dart.
And that is incomplete.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Dart.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Stroud looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Stroud working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Now Dart. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Jordan Battle. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead now 11, 24-13.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding the 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
74 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Checks it down to Jenkins.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Dart. They'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Dart.
That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
To
the air again, Dart. That pass caught, it's Williams.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
That one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again. Here's Dart.
He's got it to Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Dart.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Will Anderson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped it well short.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Houston set to take over.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
At the 27-yard line.
Stroud.
Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to number 38. It's a gain of
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. Here's Stroud. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And Stroud now to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
From the out route, incomplete. That's Harrison. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, Dart.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And we'll see what he can do on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running.
2nd and 10. Now Stroud.
And this complete to Henry over the middle. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
The Texans send the punter out. as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And for the right side here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down is Jenkins.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
86 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And bulldozing his way through. And he's got this down to the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw now, Dart.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans.
A give. Here's Jenkins.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Dart.
3rd and 2.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop.
To throw is Dart.
And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
They'll try it now with Jenkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Quinshon Judkins
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
My guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Stroud keeps it. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Texans 1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Texans...
They'll go play action here with Stroud. And this one too low.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now he'll take this and run. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Stroud looking to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little shift with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 25-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Day. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Stroud.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored.
And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he heard all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get him there for the sack.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Well, there's a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Stroud off the play fake.
Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Day. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Day.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
14. 1st down, Houston.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Stroud to throw it.
Quick throw there is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stroud. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. How about this? He'll try the option. Left side. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on 3rd down, Stroud.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's a big loss of 5 there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
From the 35, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing, dart.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
And they'll put 5 receivers in the formation now. 3rd and 9. To throw, dart.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Harrison. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Up the middle they go. It's dead. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he'll try to run with this.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Smart. From the left side, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Texans are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. This one is complete to Jenkins.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns.
On the draw, it's Jenkins.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Here's Dart.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Throwing his Dart.
And that will be incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Dart. Pass complete down to Harrison.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? If we shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to keep this again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Now a give, right side. Day. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and sneak it here.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down, Texans.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Day.
But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now the Browns coming out on the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Throw right side, complete to Williams.
A 5-receiver set here. It's 3rd down and 5. Throwing again. Here's Dart. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's another Browns.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
14 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing his Dart. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Now Dart.
2nd and 1.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Jamison Williams
From 13 yards out.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Browns will line up.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They'll start with the option.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
It's a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a give right side. It's Day. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. It's a quarterback sneak. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, Day. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Day. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on third and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. To the air, Dart.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock. But the clock wasn't even moving.
Dart. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 6.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.